Alright, this is my last time talking about this Noah Lyles shit. So for the record, and to be transparent, I was wrong. I was wrong, bro. But I do understand why the NBA would consider, the champions of the NBA the world champions, because shit, it's the best league in the world. You know what I'm saying? With the best players in the world. If we did a world tournament, let's say the Milwaukee Bucks, when they won the NBA championship, and we did a world tournament where we went up against some of the best leagues in the world, the leagues that the Milwaukee Bucks would compete, the teams that they would compete against wouldn't have their best player either, because their best player is in the NBA. And I think this is the point that Gilbert was trying to make, was that because we have the best league, we have the best players, so that's what makes them the world champions. You know what I'm saying? Because if the Greek Freak and the Milwaukee Bucks went up against his international team, right? He's not going to be on that international team. And all the NBA players that are originated internationally are going to be on NBA teams. So if we did a tournament where each league's team around the country, the winner played in a tournament, you know what I'm saying, along with the NBA team, those league teams wouldn't have their best players, because their best players is in the best league in the world, which is the NBA. So if you look at it from that perspective, when we win, you know what I'm saying, when teams win the NBA championship, it's like winning, it's like they're the world champions. Because this is the best league in the world. This is where the most talent is, regardless of who the last, because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the MVPs of the NBA, the fact that they've been international players. You know what I'm saying? You got Jokic, Giannis, I think that's it, right? So, the last couple MVPs, they've been international players. They've been from other countries, but it only means something because they're the MVP of the NBA. They wouldn't care as much to be the MVP of the EuroLeague, of the CBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, the NBA is where everybody comes to play because it's the best league in the world. So in my opinion, they still the world champions, right? The Olympic team, we already know what the Olympic team do. You know what I'm saying? We see what the FIBA team is doing. We have the best players, the best talent. I don't know what it is, but when it comes to this basketball shit, we crushing shit. You know what I'm saying? Football too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we don't start exploring that shit. Football too. I think we just have some of the best athletes in the world. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. We just breed some of the best talent, and I think that you see other countries catching up, but they still not KD. They still not LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You still don't have those type of pantheonic type players. You know what I'm saying? So I get, to be fair, Noah Lyles, he's right. Like, you're not playing against the world when you said that you're the world champions, in the aspect of him competing in an Olympic competition. But we do compete in the Olympics, though. You know what I'm saying? So when they win gold, they are the best in the world. And I think that in that context, I get what he's saying. He doesn't understand why the NBA champions are considered the world champions. And like I said, I think it's because we have the best league in the world, with the best players in the world, where all the players from around the world come to play. But shit, I guess technically he's right. So anyway, man, gotta be man enough to get on here, and when you stick your foot in your mouth, gotta be a man enough to get on here and take it out. You know what I'm saying? So in a way I was wrong, but in a way I was right. I'm still standing on my belief that yes, NBA champions are the world champions. It's the best fucking league in the world. You know what I'm saying? With the best, with the most talent, the best players, the league that everybody is trying to get back into. I seen another point that Gil made where he was talking about how the players who couldn't make it to the NBA, they go overseas and they fucking be the best players. You know what I'm saying? Because the league, the NBA, bro, is on a whole nother level. Look at Hollis Jefferson, looking like Kobe Bryant over there. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't make an NBA roster. Now, sometimes going to the NBA has a lot to do with timing, you know, a little luck, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you got, who was the 60th pick? Isaiah Thomas was talking about how he was the 60th pick. You know what I'm saying? And Jimmy Burdett went 7th overall, I think. You know what I'm saying? And they have the All-Star, like a little All-Star meet or whatever, where all of the league's All-Stars like do like a charity event, I think. And he was just talking about how it was so crazy how when you fast forward 2 or 3 years, Jimmy Burdett is a G League All-Star and he's an NBA All-Star when he was the 60th pick. You know, Isaiah Thomas was the 60th pick. And he was talking about how Jimmy Burdett went ahead of him, but then the roles reversed or swapped because he was an NBA All-Star and Burdett was a G League All-Star. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it definitely takes a lot of it's timing, it's, you know, it's a little luck, a little bit of everything. You know, you gotta stay ready, you know, apparently, because that's crazy. But, you know, even Brandon Jennings, you know, and all of these other players that y'all see on these podcasts, you know, they went over to China, like he went and played in China, and that's how he got back in the NBA. You know, he went and did his thing in China, was over there for 3 months, his words, not mine, and then he was back in the NBA. So, I mean, everybody wants to play in the NBA, dog. So, yes, in my opinion, they are the world champions. You know what I'm saying? The Denver Nuggets are the world champions because they have their country's best player in the United States playing basketball, you know what I'm saying, in the best league in the world, along with other countries' players in, you know, United States players all on one team, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the league, you know? This is the league that generates the most revenue, pays the players the most money, most TV deals, all of that shit, you know? The people in other countries want to emulate and be like the players in our league because we are the best league, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know at this point. I don't know, but yeah, I wasn't gonna get on here and admit that I wasn't all the way right, but I ain't wrong either.